If you want to be a part of the conversation before it happens here on YouTube, click that link in the description to join the free Courtside Financial Discord. What's going on, everyone? My name's Obi, and welcome back to the Courtside Financial Podcast, the podcast where we talk about business and technology. This is our second episode of the day, but this episode is just really going to be reiterating something that NIO's founder and CEO William Li has been saying for years. China's auto industry will consolidate. So we're going to dive deeper into it and the specific points that we're going to be discussing. But before we do so, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is going to be a super interesting, super insightful video, maybe even entertaining for you. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell icon, leave a comment down below, and I think I already said click the notification bell icon, kind of out of it today, but all your engagement really does go a long way in helping out the channel, helping us to reach a broader audience, and helping me continue to do research and put this good information out in front of people. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into today's episode. In the past year, we've witnessed so many electric vehicle companies essentially implode. Let me paint a picture for you guys of what's happening in the industry right now because it's absolutely fascinating. First up, we've got a company, Canoe, that had everything going for it on paper. We're talking about former executives from BMW, Ford, and Uber. They had this innovative skateboard chassis technology that everyone was excited about. They even launched contracts with Walmart, NASA, and the US Postal Service. Their market cap, a cool 15 billion at its peak. But here's where it gets crazy. Just after turning their first profit in Q3 with 900,000 in revenue, yes, you heard that right, they basically announced that they're essentially out of money. They've got 16 million left in cash after burning through 31.3 million in Q3. Their stock down 97% this year, trading at around 11 cents. It's not a typo, folks, 11 cents. But wait, it gets better. All 9 founders gone. They vanished. They left CEO Tony Aquila holding the bag, and they're doing layoffs right before the holidays. Even going as far as to shut down their Oklahoma plant. But that's not even the craziest part of our story today. While this is happening in the US, over in China, we have Jiyue, another electric vehicle company, literally imploding overnight. And when I say overnight, I mean it. On December 11th at 6 p.m., employees were called for a meeting. By 8 p.m., the company was dissolved. Test drive cars were locked, keys were confiscated, game over. The fascinating part is that Jiyue was actually doing well on paper too. The deliveries had jumped from 400 vehicles in June to 3,000 in October. They had an amazing AI assistant called Simo that customers love. But here's where William Li's prediction really hits home. It's obvious that Jiyue burned through money like it was going out of style. They spent tens of millions on sci-fi IP that didn't move the needle. They dropped 300 million yuan to move an A-pillar back 6.5 centimeters, and they spent 8 million yuan on a floating bridge test. It's this kind of reckless spending by these upstarts that is going to drive the consolidation that William Li was talking about across the entire industry. Now, here's why it matters for investors as a whole. We're seeing a clear pattern emerge. It's not enough just to have good technology or products. Cash management and operational efficiency are becoming real differentiators in this game. Think about it. Canoe had Walmart as a customer. Jiyue had growing sales, but neither could survive because they didn't manage their cash effectively. This is exactly the kind of consolidation pressure that William Li has been predicting and continues to predict, where companies with good technology but poor financial management will get weeded out. Before we wrap up, let's look at some takeaways for investors. And before I even talk about these takeaways, I do also want to acknowledge that NIO is spending a lot of cash as well. However, it can be a good thing, the cash that they're spending, if the cash is going to put them in a better position. However, it's still something to look out for. Spending lots of cash is not without risk, and you have to acknowledge both sides as an investor. So For investors, I would say, and this is not financial advice, this is just some guy with common sense principles. Watch the cash burn rate more than the technology promises. Be skeptical of EV companies that prioritize marketing spectacles over sustainable growth, and pay attention to the management team's background in operational efficiency, not just their impressive resumes. Anyways, I thought that would be an interesting note to share, so I want to get this one out today too. But that's going to be it for the Courtside Financial podcast today. I hope you guys found this interesting, insightful, useful, at the very least entertaining. If this was any of those things and you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, whether you're new or returning, like button, comment button, notification bell icon, share the video, maybe join the free Courtside Financial Discord so you could be a part of the conversation before it happens here on YouTube. Anyways, hope everyone's getting ready to enjoy the holidays, spend time with your family and loved ones. Thank you for the support all year long, and we'll continue to put out content. But until the next episode, this is Obi with the Courtside Financial Podcast, signing off. Bye.